Emily of Brooklyn Chow, and I am the founder of Actionaters, a Brooklyn Chow initiative. Today, I'm challenging you to place your unwanted items, brand new items, in front of your house to allow people in need to pick them up. Those items, specifically, we're encouraging, are canned goods and packaged goods that have not been opened. Today, Chef Emily placed the first of many soup cans, we hope, on the Stoop. Campbell soup, no affiliation to Emily Campbell, but Chef Emily does think that the home-style Campbell soup cans are the best of the lot as far as cooked soup, pre-cooked in a can. I am not generally a fan of canned soups, but have come to appreciate the speed and convenience and the longevity of these cans, especially when I'm not able to go to the grocery store and run around like I used to because of the pandemic. So I'm trying to share a little of that with other people. In this particular situation, I happened to I thought I was picking up a chicken noodle soup can when I was picking up several of the other home-style varieties, and wound up picking up a chicken corn chowder that has bacon, and I don't happen to eat bacon. So that's the first of mine, and it is something that I am sure tastes just great because all the other home-style soups that I've tried have tasted great. But I would also say to you, as a little cooking tip, that you can take these pre-made soups and you can add herbs and spices to them to make them taste better. They already have way too much sodium because of the preservatives. No offense to Campbell soup, it's just a general problem with canned soups in general. And what I suggest to make that not only go further, but to also reduce the sodium in any one serving is to actually add water. Super important. Add water, even though it says don't, you can, because it's definitely too salty for my taste and my palate, and it will go further. It's not really gonna affect the taste that much. You just have to be mindful. For basically every can of that size, I usually add one can of, or 3/4 of a can of water. You can also pretty much go up to 1 can depending on how far you need it to go. The other thing is if you have sort of a cream-based soup, you can add milk. And again, this dilutes the saltiness and the sodium into multiple servings and spreads it out. Obviously, don't eat the whole can. Usually those cans are, most of the time, are at least 2 servings. And you just got to be mindful of those items of nutritional interest. But I add to, like, the Campbell soup, chicken noodle soup type of thing, the home style in the can, I generally add parsley and basil, and it changes the taste of it and actually makes it more like a home cooking type of soup. You could also add your own noodles or additional vegetables to it. It makes, basically, for a good base, to get basically 1 or 2 servings per day out of it, if you're gonna have it as like your lunch with a sandwich, half soup, half sandwich kind of thing. And so you can make that can go for at least 2 days if it's just one person, or 1 can for 2 people. Again, trying to make that can work for you, adding that water has so many benefits, including making it go further. So share your food, share what you have. This is the time for us to all band together. We'll get through this pandemic if we all join together, and I call upon each and every one of you to go through your pantry right now, to look and see what you have that you can share. If you don't feel comfortable putting it on your stoop or leaving it just sort of on at the edge of your driveway or anything like that, and placing some kind of a notice on, Facebook or wherever, Olio or any of the other kinds of places that you might be able to utilize to tell people you have something out there, you may want to take it upon yourself to just drop it off at a food pantry. They certainly could use the help. I'm Chef Emily of Brooklyn Chow, wishing you great success, and thanks for being on Actionators.